Hi, welcome to another episode of Unique Moments where I talk about things from my unique perspective. I just have a quick little word today. I was having a thought when I was coming home. First, I am going to pull a card though from this new deck that I absolutely love. It's called Golden Mantras. And we're going to pull a card in the episode, and it says, I need not look further than myself. All that I seek resides within me. Come on. Come on. I'm going to read the little book too because the messages are just so cute. I need not look further than myself. All that I seek resides within me. And that's crazy because how often do we hear that? Like, how much do we actually know that, The answer's within you, the answer's within you. But do we believe it? Do we receive it? Do we really? Do we truly? It says, my love inward is the answer. That is where the beauty is held. If you pull this card, you may be seeking important information or answers at this time. Spirit boldly asks you to take a step back and focus within. What does your body tell you? That is the key to all you seek. And I apologize for my dog. She would pick the worst time to whine. But the little tidbit that I had is about temptation. So the thing is, if you're aware of God's voice, you know what God's voice sounds like. You know that still small voice in your spirit. You know what the Holy Spirit sounds like when he's talking to you, when he's telling you to do something, when he's telling you to stay away from something, someone, whatever the case is. And so God speaks in a very specific way. And the enemy or the devil, whatever you want to call them, your demons, they speak also in a very specific way. And I was having this revelation of like, usually whenever things aren't going well or things aren't going right, I feel like a lot of people are quick to be like, oh, that's the enemy, or the enemy doesn't want me to win, doesn't want me to be great, doesn't want me to excel, all these things. But actually, that's not the case. What I found, at least for me in my life, for me in my house, is that the enemy, because he's a trickster. What the enemy will do is literally tempt you with the things that you want. He's not going to throw something in your path that you're not even going to see, that you're not even going to think twice about. No, 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 no. He knows exactly what you want and exactly what's going to trip you up, and is going to offer it to you on a silver platter just to see if you take it. And God is not going to stand in the way of that because he wants to see what you're going to do with it also. Prime example, small, little weird example. So French fries are my weakness in any, really potatoes, but mainly French fries. They're not bad, they're not good, but you don't want to just be eating a bunch of French fries. And so I found a balance. I've been limiting myself. I've been limiting my fry intake. And then I get this urge and this craving to get some fries. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I hadn't met my daily fry limit, so I went to go get some fries. But to limit myself, to discipline myself, I say, okay, we're going to go in here and we're going to order a small. Because all I need is a small fry. I don't need a large fry. I don't need all those calories. I don't need all those carbs. I just want to enjoy the fries that I want to enjoy. And so I have this plan, and I go in there. I order myself a small fry. Why does this man hand me the bag of fries and the whole bag is full of fries? Like the little container that they put the fries in, that was filled to the brim with fries. And then the whole bottom of the bag, I kid you not, the whole bottom of the bag, like, you know how you usually have like 1 to 2, maybe 5 loose fries? That whole bag was covered in fries at the bottom. On top of the little container in fries. He damn near gave me a large fry in a small thing. And I'm like, I don't know if he was trying to be nice. I don't know if his shift was ending. I don't know if this is pretty privilege gone wrong. I have no idea. But I'm like, the one day I'm not trying to capitalize on anything, you show up like this? And I had to think about it, because on one hand, that could be seen as a blessing. I paid for a small, basically got an extra large. But going back to the intention, my intention was not to eat all those carbs and calories. And so the enemy, knowing my weakness, knowing what I like, knowing exactly what to do to press my little buttons, is like, here you go. You're welcome, surprise. And I'm just like, interesting. Very, very interesting. I can look at this one of two ways, you know. I could eat the whole thing and give in to the temptation, because that's all it ever really is temptation. The enemy can never make you do something. He can only introduce the idea of temptation to tempt you to want to do the thing that you want to do anyway. But it's, are you going to do it? Are you going to give in to the temptation? And so, long story short, I was very grateful. I was very appreciative, but I didn't eat all of the fries. And some may say, you know, waste not, want not, don't waste food, whatever, but you don't have to eat it. Like, contrary to popular growing up belief, you don't have to eat everything that's put on your plate, plot twist. And so I didn't eat the rest of the fries. But it just made me think, like, how often does that happen? And it's really a test within us to see what we're going to do and to see how we've grown and to see what we actually want. Do we actually want what we say we want? How often are you setting a new fitness goal or you have a new workout goal? And as soon as you're about to start this meal plan, as soon as you're about to start this diet, someone comes with a plate of food or someone invites you out to dinner or someone, you know, it's always something that you do want. And it's like, what are you going to do? It's this crossroad of what are you going to do? What are you going to choose? Or it's just so many other little things like that happen. And it's like, we think it's God testing us, but it's really not. God doesn't test us. God is that still small voice that will tell us to do things that we think aren't good for us, but are actually good for us. Like, I'll be in the gym. Prime example, I went to the gym the other day and I started incorporating jump roping into my workouts. And I use this app and they have workouts that you can do and they're all different lengths. And so I'll go in the app wanting to do just a cool, short little workout, maybe like not longer than 10 minutes. And of course, I see none of the short workouts. But even before I start scrolling the workouts, there's something in my head that goes, oh, do a longer workout today. Do a 15-minute, do a 20-minute. Even though every single bone in my body does not want to do that. That's that still small voice that's like, okay, this is going to be better for you. Do the longer workout. Get your endurance up. Get your strength up. And that's the thing that looks like, I don't really want to do that, but it's going to be better for you in the long run. Like, that's how God speaks. And then the enemy is just like, giving you everything you want. What do you want? You want this? What do you want? You want this? Like when he tested Jesus, I'll give you anything you want. And he said, no, you can't trick me. He's a trickster. He's a trickster. He's a trickster. And so don't be tricked and don't be fooled by the temptation because it only lasts for a moment. It really, truly only lasts for a moment. And usually the thing that you're being tempted with is not worth it. It just feels like it's worth it because that's what you really want in that moment. And that's exactly why you're being tempted to that's why you're being tempted with it. So that was all I had. I was just like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And it kind of also tells you what you're desiring. Because if you really, really want something and it's presented to you, but you know you're not ready for it yet, or you know it's not the right timing or something like that, and you take it anyway, that says something about your character. That's all I got. I got to deal with this whiny baby. Until next time.